Today, I'm going to be showing you step by step and explaining to you ABOs and CBOs and how to set them up. Now, this is the newest updated way to currently do it, and they have recently changed it. So let's get into it. I am now inside the Facebook Ad Manager on an example account. Now, I want to dive into the campaign and ad sets to actually show you both ad set budget optimization and campaign budget optimization. Now, Facebook has updated and changed the process. So this process that I'm about to show you is the newest version of CBO and ABO setups. So to start, we're going to go on to create. Now, for what I do, I create ads for e-com brands. So I'm going to go with sales. Create. Now, here you can see this is the campaign. Then you've got the ad set itself. Then you have the actual ad, which is like the media, that short form video, etc., or that static image, etc. If we go to campaign level, which we are currently in right now, you will see here, make sure this section is blue. That means you're in the campaign level. If you scroll down, you will see something called budget. Now, inside budget, you will see something called a budget strategy. At the moment, you can see it is currently at campaign budget. Now, if you click on it, you can see you can't actually access ad set budget. And this is because you currently only have one ad set. So to actually be able to select ad set budget, you are going to have to create more ad sets, which we will get into. But to kickstart things off, we're going to go into campaign budget, which is campaign budget optimization. Now you can see here the daily budget spend. Now, CBO setup is where you have money at the campaign level, which is this level here. It showcases the blue that you're on that level. So this is the campaign level. Now that budget, which is here, which is selected currently for us, is $25. Now this budget will not only be spent across your ad sets, but also across your ads inside those ad sets. Now you might be wondering, how does this money get spent and broken down? So when you're running multiple ad sets, so currently we only have one ad set. Okay, we only have currently one ad set. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to duplicate this ad set 2 times, which is going to allow us to have 3 ad sets. And I'm doing this so I can show you and explain to you a bit more. And I think seeing it visually is just 10 times better. And you actually get to see the process and what it looks like. See if it actually loads. Okay, so we're going to put in 2 here. So now when I duplicate this is going to turn into 3 ad sets. So we've got the first ad set here, the second ad set, and the third ad set. Now I'm going to actually rename these very quickly. So here you've got the 3 ad sets, 1, 2, 3, okay? So in this campaign now, that budget you set at the campaign level in here, if we go look at this campaign level in here, that budget that you set, which was $25, will be broken up across not only the ad sets, which are these, 1, 2, 3, but also those ads inside those ad sets. So it will be these, 1, 2, 3. There is only currently one ad in each ad set. Mainly and for most people that are running and testing ads, you will have 3 to 5 variations of an ad. Now, if you're not too sure what I mean, let's take this off and let's do by 2. So it's not too overwhelming, but you guys get to see the 3 variations, okay? So I'm going to quickly go in and change these names. Okay, so if you have a look now, I've made it a bit easier where you've got the ad set, right? You've got the ad sets here, okay? These are the ad sets. Then inside those, you've got the ads. So this would be variation 1, variation 2, variation 3 for ad set 1. This would be variation 3, variation 2, variation 1 for ad set 2, etc. Just to make sure you kind of understand. Now, the amount of money that goes to each ad set and then each ad is actually according to the performance. So actually Facebook will automatically transfer, it could be 20% to one ad set, it could be then 50% to another ad set, then to the third ad set, it could be 20% of the budget. Facebook will actually do that for you according to performance. Okay, so just a little recap of campaign budget optimization setup. You have the campaign here, right? This is the campaign. You have 3 ad sets inside that campaign, which is 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3. 3 ad sets inside that campaign. And inside each of those ad sets, you have 3 ads in each ad set, okay? Boom. So you kind of understand it easier and it's a bit easier to actually remember. How I remember it and look at, the campaign, the ad set, and then the ad itself, I actually kind of classify these as just folders on a laptop. It's just like, you've got the campaign, that's the beginning. Then you've got the ad set is where you're going to put all the ads. And then you've got the actual ads themselves. Okay, so how I look at it, which it might help you, look at it in the angle of, okay, so this is just a folder of each one. I kind of look at it like that, where I think that it's just a folder with something in it. So Facebook will get that budget from the campaign level, which is this campaign level, and this is your daily budget. You can change this to $20. You could change this to $50, $100, whatever you want, right? But this is where your budget is for campaign budget optimization. It is at the campaign level. Then what Facebook will do is break up that, say for example, that $25 or let's say $50 here right now. It will break up that $50 across those 3 ad sets and then also across those 3 ads in each ad set. And then the money that was broken into each ad set will then be broken down to each ad based on the performance of the ad. So it is a little bit challenging and confusing, but if you watch this a few times and you do it over and over and over again and just keep practicing and learning, you will eventually get it. Now the second one, which is ABO, aka ad set budget optimization, this is a little bit simpler in my opinion, and I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer this one. Because we were running a CBO and I was showing you how to create and set up the CBO, we have multiple ad sets here. So what I'm actually gonna go and do is go to the ad set level, and I am actually going to turn off 2 of them, okay? So if I go here, we're in the ad set level right now, I'm going to turn off 2 of them. This is leaving us with 1. Then what you want to do is go to the campaign level, go to campaign, go to edit. Now scroll down to where the budget is. Then where it says budget strategy, click on it. And now you are able to select ad set budget, which is aka ad set budget optimization, just a shorter meaning. So if we select that now, we are now going to be setting this campaign up as ad set budget optimization, okay? So now we don't really have to do anything budget-wise in the campaign level. There's nothing. Now, what we're going to go to is ad sets. And if you scroll down, you're going to see something called budget and schedule right here, okay? Budget and schedule. Now, you could not see this before when it was selected on CBO, campaign budget optimization, okay? You couldn't see this, but now you can because you switched it to ad set budget optimization. And you will see the daily budget in here. Now, in this case, it is $20. Again, you can change this to whatever you want, whatever your heart desires, and depending on how much you want to run your ads for. So, for example, we've got $20 here. Now, what this means is Facebook is going to break up that $20 in a specific ad set across all the 5 ads in that ad set, or 3 to 5 ads, depending on how many you want to run in that specific ad set and only that ad set. Now, how do you know what percentage of the budget is going to go to ad 1 and ad 2 and ad 3 and ad 4 and 5? Well, you don't know because it's according to performance. So that's why you always want to be watching your ads and seeing how they perform. Now, unlike when you put your budget at the campaign level, referring to CBOs, campaign budget optimization, it gets broken and spread out not only into each ad set in that campaign, but also each ad. The main difference here is that when you've got the CBO, your budget is at the campaign level, meaning you're allowing Facebook to pick what percentage of the budget goes to ad set 1, then ad set 2, ad set 3. Now, when you come to ABO, you get to pick the specific budget for each ad set you are running. Then Facebook will pick the percentage of that budget in that ad set level, which one, what percentage goes to ad 1, which percentage goes to ad 2, which percentage goes to ad 5, etc. So that is the difference. Now, this could mean when you're running ABOs, 30% of your daily budget could go to ad 1, 5% could go to ad 2, 20% could go to ad 3, 15% could go to ad 4, and 30% could go to ad 5. Okay? It all is based on the performance of each ad. Then Facebook will decide, okay, we're putting this percentage into this ad, this percentage into this other ad, etc. Or it could completely be that Facebook breaks it into all 5 ads getting 20% each. This is why it's also so important to really watch and analyze your ads when you start running them. Now, I hope this video did help you out. If you have any questions about media buying, etc., drop them in the comments below and I will be replying to every single comment. Now, if you're a brand and you don't want to worry about all this stuff inside Ad Manager and you want to get ads edited and ran for you, do media buying, etc., book a free call below. Now, this is where I will break down our process to you with heavy research, scripts, the process of editing videos, running the videos, analyzing the videos, scaling the videos, and more. Now, on top of that, we put our money where our mouth is. If we don't cut your CPAs down by at least 10%, we work for free with no extra cost until we do. So again, if this is something that interests you, book a free call below in the description. Now have an amazing day. Peace.